Hello, this is EpicQ56 Sinister Mix presenting another unexpected live stream. And also I'm with my cat. My cat's on my desk yet again. Always keeps on doing that, but I don't know why. But anyways, so yeah, supposed to live stream last month, but yet that did not happen. Also, is it me or is my thing broken under YouTube? Hopefully that's not the case, because I just got started and everything. Technical difficulties, which I hope that's not the case. So, hopefully everybody's doing well. And for those who are watching this stream, like after when the stream is over, hopefully you guys are also doing well and have a great day, and thank you for joining, even though it's late. But like think of what Team Fortress 2 says, like you're still the life of it or something. So hopefully I'm not broken. No, I'm not. Happy Playtime Lammy 2024, welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you? Okay, let's see. I am still using the Google Translate, so don't mind me. Hello. Hi. And what's up, Doug? Fatih, welcome to the stream. And hopefully I actually pronounced it right this time. So there's a lot of things that's been going on while I was quote unquote gone, even though I've been working on some things here and there. But of course I was out of the computer from time to time too. So hopefully you guys have been doing well. So, and for me, I'm also been doing okay. So far so good. So let's see, let's go to art, because I'm sure you guys want to see the new setup that I drew and everything. So I didn't hear how you pronounce it. Fatih. Oh, like I said, my cat's on my desk. So Fatih, because I think that's how you told me how it was pronounced last time. So, and then Postal 4 no regards okay, wait, I make part 2. right, the Postal verse part 2, yes. Eventually. I probably have to put that down.
Sonunda.
No, that's finally. Nope. I don't know what is. Close enough. Yeah, it doesn't. I try my best with the pronunciation. I am very sorry. I am very distracted at the same time too. So yeah, many people want me to do Postal Verse Part 2, which is like, okay. The problem with that though, I'm gonna go to animation thing, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to animate a cat. So I am very sorry if I pronounce your name wrong either way, but still. And also, let's see. Please look at my community. Okay. Alright, Poppy, let me go to your channel then. I don't want to open up too many tabs because that's the point. I already have too much stuff already. So, let's see. So, what do you want me to look here? I have no idea what you want me to. It's pronounced Jib. Okay, Poppy, I have no clue what you want me to look for under your community. Oh, that one. Geez. Look, I know you have been like commentating a lot about like the quest thing. I don't do request. I've been telling you that. So I am sorry, but it's just how it is. I don't do request things. So okay, so actually, okay, I'm gonna get the background like not there. So, because I need to. The cat. Alright, so another point is that I had to respond to the comments from the recent animation that I made because there are multiple comments, but of course many of them says about part 2 of Fossilverse. So let me just say this, that oh, 4 people watching. Welcome to the stream, people. Okay, so the thing is that eventually part 2, yes, but for the 1.5, I will actually want to animate that after when I'm done animating this cat here. And the reason why is because I want to animate when Postal Brain Damage Dude actually managed to reach the trailer house. So, Sonny, if you want me quests, you gotta pay. That's why I'm a commissions artist. To be honest, I used to do requests like long time ago, but then I was starting to burn out because the thing is that it was pretty hard to keep track of multiple request things that I wanted to do, but of course I didn't have time to. The last request thing that I did was the last thing. Great, I was trying to figure out what I was about to say. Also, hidden message. Oh, okay, same thing. So, start with the quest. The thing is, I didn't want the money in the first place, but I actually need the money to support my family. That's why. Like, I didn't want it. I actually need it for my family's sake. So. But, great, what? Now I lost track of the things I was about to say. That's what I get for actually getting too distracted on the things I'm trying to say here. But, yes. Don't worry, it's gonna come back to me on the things of what I was trying to say here. Right, the last animation request thing that I did was helping out this person who was a friend of this other person that wants like the Pokemon intro or so. So I did that, and I did like multiple. Actually, you could be able to find it on my channel right now. It's called the Amnesia Doc intros. And that's the only last thing that I did for free for animation's sake. So, and of course, that poor guy is gone. It's like, that's what I get for doing these request things. But at the same time, it's like, it makes me wonder, is it even worth the money if the person's channel is gonna be gone anyways? That, cause I don't know. So. need to get back to the comments. So I already said about the people wanting the Postalverse Part 2. So, but yes, with a 1.5, it's gonna be when Brain Damage Dude actually managed to reach the trailer home, but things did not go well after that. So, oh, sorry, my cat. So, and then with Part 2, that's when mostly everybody actually reached to the to that first part of the game when you get started on Postal 4. So I forgot. Was the person wearing collar? No. Okay. I can always just pull up a reference for when Brain Damage do pick up the cat. I probably could bring that up right now. Such as a case if hold on a moment. Hello, Kurosaki9. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Welcome to the stream. And don't mind me, I am very unprofessional on the things I do. Because now I'm looking for... okay, yeah, I gotta open it up. Open up the animation thing. Could be able to hopefully find it eventually. Videos. Oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Cat. There we go. Okay, that's what I need. It's just that reference of the cat. So let's see what else. The cat is very fat for some reason. I don't know why, but the cat is fat. So meanwhile, I'm gonna actually read some comments from the recent animation, and so since it seems like not much people are talking here, so 3 people are watching right now, so welcome to the stream. So alright, let's see. So of course one of them says, which I did not reply. Most of the comments I did not really reply, of like Postal into the Postalverse, and then someone says that Corkscrew in the animation, but yet Corkscrew's name is wrong. And weirdly enough, like some people actually pronounce Corkscrew's names as Stibor, which I probably have not pronounced it right. And weirdly enough, one of these comments about Corkscrew, I don't know if I even should even say corkscrew or should why can I not pronounce it? I can't even pronounce anything right. So, oh, advertisements? Yes, advertisements. How dare you put advertisements on the thing? Disgusting advertisements. Anyways. So one person, like, talked about Corkscrew, and then I'm like, yeah, he'll be fine. He's been through worse. And weirdly enough, this comment just confused me once I heard it. It's like, by the way, we need some global evil, not expert in Spider-Verse, who had kind of powers, who definitely not got with Osana Niji. I mean, we need evil who's definitely not a fun girl. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So, like, hearing that, I'm just like, I have no idea how to respond to that, so luckily I just said nothing. But then, like, when something about global evil, I'm just automatically thinking of the original Postal dude. Because he's basically evil and insane, so that's why it's like, could be good enough. Yes. Alright. Hold on a moment, gotta let my cat in. And then my cat's gonna come right back in. I can feel it in my bones. Possibly. Ugh. And you know, I gotta be honest, I have no idea that this animation in particular is like gonna skyrocket as much as the basically Postal Dude's animation. So it's like seeing that is just like, man. Why can I not do pause? This is upsetting me. Okay. And then, of course, the code overload. So, weirdly enough, that this animation of the Postalverse got to the point where some certain animators that I recognize that does their animations of postal stuff, and it's like, I was actually pretty shocked, and I was pretty scared, but at least I'm like, hey, thanks, and all that. So, I think what's also, like, what got me almost to overreact is the I know the name, but Playtesting Network, is that what it is? Let's see. Because this was recently too. Where? Oh my god, there's too many comments. Yeah, the Playtest Network. Once I heard that was so familiar, and I'm just like, no way. And once I checked the channel, I was like, yep. So that's more shocking to see, especially when this doesn't have that much views or so. So, yeah. And of course there were some, like, comments that are in different languages, so of course I had to use Google Translate to know what I'm looking at. So okay, I need to check something real quick. I probably did draw just like the pause thing. And then little claws here. I'm very distracted by this cat, I'm sorry. Okay, back to the comments. So, and of course there's some that's like, when Running with Scissors add co-op to Postal 4, and it's like, yeah, that's gonna come out eventually. And some people actually did not know that too, that they're actually gonna add co-op to 4, and like, well, I mean, they are, just eventually. Probably gonna copy and paste this paw here. That's when you know how lazy I am. Also, for those who actually do have any questions, either from the animation of the Postal 4 intro, but Postalverse thing, or is like anything random that you can ask me, I could try my best to answer them, but at the same time, like, I'm sure I can't be able to answer everything. So, because I'm sure many probably has multiple questions. I mean, there's even some questions in the comments as well, so I could probably answer those too. And of course, I am like highly distracted as well when it comes to multitasking. Because I would like talk and then also animate at the same time. Other times it's just like, woo. Here we go. Postal 4 co-op, like. And so multiplayer, yes. Okay, so there's this one question that I can't be able to answer. So this person asked like, well, what kind of relationship do they have since they're all like they're all together in this one video? The first, even this person just says like the first 4 could be all brothers, but I like to think 4 and 3 are brothers because 3's uncle-like attitude. And the person just brainstorms saying movie and brain damage are from uncle's side, and corkscrew is the cousin that just likes to party. Y'all can pick what 1 and 2's relationship, or it means just by 1 redux and 2, which that's actually pretty interesting to really think about. Like if they weren't from like different universes into one type of situation, if they're actually in, if okay, hold on, my cat is calling me.
Why are you meowing? But why? Why are you yelling at me? I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, it seems like I have to be right back, but I will answer that question. Well, I probably won't because it's actually hard to figure out how to answer it. And also, yep, be right back. This one's also a work in progress of the be right back thing, because both there are certain things that needs to be animated, but I didn't get a chance. So, be right back. And this I am back. Now I can't remember what I was doing. Alright. So Okay, yeah, so I'm supposed to answer one of the question things too. You do. Don't worry, now I'm trying to figure out what I was trying to say. But yeah, if I'm trying to really think of the question that I've been asked here about, like, what is the relations between the if all the dudes actually were just in the same universe instead of like being multiple universes into one. So it's like, for me, I can't really say anything about that, and that is just because, like, I have people left. So I can't really say. Because even though I know people have been theorized about, like, either one or Redux being postal dudes to dads or whatever, and it's like, for me, like, I just don't really think that it's just, they're basically the same person, just in, like, I can't say different timelines, because the thing is like, I don't know. So. Do they not have, But I need to actually, no, I can be able to find the reference here. I'm just so unprofessional in the things I do. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's actually basically the case. Okay. So, speaking of, like, talking about the either one or I don't know if I want to go further other things I'm reading here on the comments, but the thing is that one of the comments just says, like, and Postal One dude going crazy and killing everybody because of how anonymously he showed up in the end, type of thing. And then one comment on the reply is like, Postal One dude dad be like. I'm like, oh my god. So, and many people actually appreciate that I separate Redux dude and the original dude because of, not because of the design differences, but also because of, like, indicates of their the different endings that they have, and then also, like, possibly slightly different personalities, even though they're both insane either way. But the thing is that there are some people that sees Redux as, like, more collected and, like, partially sane or so. That's why I actually put Redux in the beginning with the other dudes in the Postal First animation. Because I'm just trying to think, what am I doing? Okay, I think I finished the first frame, but I could be wrong because I really don't know. I'm trying to center off the thing, so don't mind me. Yeah, that's good. Border, welcome to the stream. Milk outside, wagon milk. Milk milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag. I weirdly enough I've heard of that game's name, but at the same time I don't know what the game is about, so I can't really say anything about that there. So, but everybody's different at the games they like, so okay, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Spooky game. That I've also heard of that is parts of the horror game. I don't know if it's just horror or psychological horror, so can't really say much, but yes. So we're gonna figure something out later. So hope you've been doing good so far, because for me I've been reading some psychological horror. Okay, got it. Okay, actually I got another idea. The intro is harsh. Oh no. I'm guessing some murder happened. Some murder. Probably not gonna go much into details on. I don't want to ask any questions because I'm sure it involves people dying. I mean, people die all the time when it comes to horror and psychological horror games. So, not even. It's just my. Oh. When I was about to ask something, but at the same time, it's like it's best for me to not say anything else. But I'm sure I probably got the idea of what just happened. So. And I'm trying to figure out where I left off with one of the comments now, because I know I just talked about between with Redux and the original Postal Dude, because I'm talking about the original animation thing that I've been talking about. All right, so there are a couple of comments that I've seen in the Postal Verse thing. Is that I did not like have a reference to not important. And the problem with that is, like, I have no idea where to put them in the first place. And not because I didn't forget, I just don't know where to put that character. Like, I could do it like a post or thing or whatever, but the problem is that I didn't really think further into it. So. Man, the tail looks weird, but oh well. And I'm sure many of you may be wondering, like, why am I animating a spinning cat? Well, basically, I'm supposed to actually animate this Not unfortunately so goofy. The Edge type of goofy, but yeah. And like I said, I have no idea where to put like the only thing I could think of a reference of where to put him was like inside the trailer home, like as a poster or whatever. But the thing is, I don't want to go further into detail on the trailer because I already did enough details on it already. Okay, I'm gonna save so I can actually show you how much details that I put on the trailer home. So, because the thing is, like, that would have been something. Oh, hold on, I hear my cat. Because speaking of cat,
I know. Why are you yelling at me? You silly kitty.
okay. So let me open up. I know. And for those who want to say hi to my cat just said, "What you doing? Why you close the door on me?" And I'm like, "Well, I am busy." Silly kitty. Okay, so I have the thing open up, and let's see. Okay, and then I won't be able to see if I was there. So, oh, here we go. So basically, yes, this trailer home here. So yeah, I could have easily put like a little reference inside this particular thing, but since you see this wood here, this the glass windshields, and then the stripes that I put on there, and the car is not even much, but it's still something though. So it took me a while to get the lines right because I can't draw straight lines. As you can really see how messed up these lines are, but it's still something. So, yep. Basically. I could have done a little reference there, but I choose not to because it feels like I've already done much stuff as I did already. Okay, back to the spinning cat. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. So now, I'm gonna expand more into this. Let's see. So yeah, I could have done not important in there, but I didn't. So another comments. Let's see. Yeah, and people mentioned about Redux and one being different characters. Even there are some that were confused of like if there's actually are differences between them, and some actually did mention like how they feel that the two are like different in some ways, even though their concepts are the same. Like they're both insane in some ways. But meanwhile, with Redux, he just partially sane, but mostly insane. But he has some sane. I can't really like since for me I have not actually played the original Northern Redux, so I can't really say for sure, but I could probably see it because I've seen some gameplays. So, and then someone mentions is like want to see a sitcom where the multiple dudes going on crazy errands or something like that. So, spinning cat, let's you. The cat spins. So yeah, I already thought of some ideas of like the errands for. Seen some errands. Well, I already thought of some errands ideas, even the ones that are like not in the game, because I already have some ideas. So the problem is that, which to no surprise, I do not have Postal 4, but I've seen the world itself to see what it's like and all that. And then it really got me thinking that, like, I want to expand more ideas that I have, because even for me, I have some form of dark humor. But other times, it's like, it's, feels like I probably don't want to go too far into things I make, because people will find it, like, not too accurate to the, man, my mind is just slipping out. Slipping out of my head. Just, like, all the things I wanted to say is just gushing out of my ears, and now it's like, it's leaving out my brain, and I can't be able to figure out what I'm trying to say now. So I could probably say one of the ideas that I had, even though I know it's not in 4, but it's just one of the ideas that I thought of, is like, it evolves with the Postal Royales, like both Dude and Doe. Like, they went to this, like, construction site where, like, the construction workers wants to take down this, like, random building or whatever, right? And so some guy mistaken Dude and Doe as, like, construction workers, because they just basically put on the hard hats on, because they both of them want to go, like, to this crane that has, like, the wrecking ball on the end of it or whatever. And the guy just basically granted them access to the, like, construction site and stuff, because, like, the workers need help of, you know, with some other things to, like, the other buildings or whatever. And of course the guy leaves, and then Dude and Doe was still, like, looking at the crane with the wrecking ball in the end, and they both, like, just dashed towards it. Just, you know, they were causing trouble, of course, because seeing how the April Fool's thing is like, they just want to do whatever. So, and of course when both of them got into the crane thing, and they were messing around with the controls, and then of course they were fighting over it too, and it got to the point where they destroyed that one building that was right next to it. And the construction worker is like, no, not that building. You're supposed to take down this other building, and like it's basically the building right next to it, but it's just like more like messed up, and it's boarded and everything. So, and what's more funny is that, like, the homelessness or the homeless people were inside of that you know, that building that's supposed to be destroyed or whatever. And of course this old guy was like, you'll never take down our building. And of course the homeless people has weapons in there. And this construction worker is like, oh no wonder the building's all boarded up, because the homelessness, the homeless people are in that building and stuff. And of course they fortified inside that building, and the homeless is just now starting to shoot down like some random people or whatever. And then that's when Postal Dude and Doe are like, rather than their weapons, and then trying to take down that building and stuff. So I actually have some ideas of what I want to do in that scene or so. And then meanwhile, when everything was all going wrong, Catharsis Reborn dude was like, he is like way somewhere else. And then he actually sees like the construction site is just being a mess, like with bullets everywhere and fire and all that type of stuff. So Catharsis dude is just like, nah, just like walk away or whatever. So like I said, some ideas I think of, and other times it's like, I don't know if I would do or whatever, but I'm sure eventually when it gets to that certain point I probably would. But here's the question I've been thinking of. Where is the construction site? Like, if there's even one somewhere around, but I don't know. Me don't know. So, yeah, those were my random ideas for the Postalverse thing. Just only have one. I see it as filler though. So, like, I will do filler animations if I ever get a chance to. And that's why I said with the 1.5 about when Postal Brain Damage Dude actually managed to reach the trailer house thing. Because, you know, he has that speed. I see that is also filler, but something I want to animate anyways. So... So, yes. And then, of course, the tail. Right here. Tail. Probably need to say it before things are just me. Okay, more comments. So, and of course, people mention like when Postal Force Co-op finally releases, and many people said they want more, and then people find it actually pretty cool. So, and then another question is from this other comment is like, awesome. Will you be doing next animations with the Postal? I like it very much. And for me, I'm like, yes, eventually. Because I am doing more with the Postal Brain Damage animations thing, which I was supposed to do because that's the only thing that the only game I had, even though now I have Postal 2 now, thanks to my friend. So, which I have not played it yet because I don't have time for it yet. I'll get to it eventually. So, let's see. What else? People were surprised I included Corkscrew Dude. Even people in Russia is like mentioned about Corkscrew and all that. So it's like, geez. And someone says finally it's animated instead of an animatics. I assume person probably watched too many animatics and it's like, man, the art style is so good and yet it lacks animation or whatever. That's my guess. And then this comment, like, once I saw it, I was like, yes, yeah. Because basically, the person started out disappointed. It's like, okay, I was gonna comment, man, it's just Redux, dude, because it's not long hair. And then the end hit. And that's why I was like, yes, the unexpected has been expected, I think. That's just my guess. But for me, I just felt like, yes, finally, I did some good or something. So, and then people says like, man, Running with Scissors need to make another Postal game like this, and I could have commented like, well, they're making they are making the co-op thing, so it's to be expected. Sorry, I'm very distracted drawing the paws at the moment. Also, another thing is like I gotta measure the paws. Because, yes. Okay. And then another random comment is like, "Champ, my beloved." Surprised that no one actually commented on how I drew Champ or so, because when I saw the intro for Postal 4, Champ like looks fuzzy but yet not too fuzzy. And weirdly enough, is like with my with my art style, I accidentally drew him a little too fuzzy, and I actually thought people were going to complain about that, but weirdly enough, they didn't. So that's like okay. And weirdly enough, like I only got one out of so many comments that I had, one bad comment that says that my animation is very, very bad and complains about Postal 4. So, in which I did reply, like, it does have flaws, so it's like, it's still something though. So yeah, I don't mind of like people like harshly critiques or yet like say it's bad or so, because it's just how it is. So even I'm aware with the flaws of the animation, but it's still something though. So it seems like there are a couple of people are watching, so welcome to the stream. So don't mind me, I talk about a lot of random stuff. Well, especially from the comments that I'm reading right now from the Postal Verse animation that I made. So, because I know people are expecting me to animate more of it, in which I do say that I will do it eventually. The other thing is, like, I had to do a lot more homework, especially when it comes to around with Corkscrew, because I've been actually looking through his lines, and it's barely anybody actually like got like his lines in Russian. It's because it was mostly the female voice of Corkscrew in the for the video that I saw, and it's like, man, okay. And I actually saw the Russian version of the Postal 2. So it's basically like the same lines from Postal 2 dude, but it's in Russian. So that's why it's like, okay, something I could probably work around it, but I need people to actually, like, I think they really need to tell me like if it's a good idea if I actually use the Russian Postal 2 dude's lines onto Corkscrew. Because for me, it's really hard to like find the lines that I'm looking for Corkscrew. So that's why it's like, I need people's approval to think if it's a good idea or not, because if not, then I need to figure out what I could do. Oh, advertisements. Bad. Bad advertisements. Go away. Bad. Okay, now what was I gonna say? Don't worry, it's gonna get to me. Right, Corkscrew. So, because I know parts of me want him to like talk in Russian and stuff, and it is also funny that most of the dudes, other than 3 and brain damage dudes, actually can be able to like understand him. Well, I mean, 3 dude and then brain damage dude can actually understand Corkscrew, while meanwhile everybody else, they cannot actually understand him at all. So, but yeah, they're on him, so it's like, you know. And that's another thing when I'm also thinking of when it comes to Corkscrew is when like, so it'll be him like in the aftermath of like getting his quote unquote chicken back. So So like once he got his chicken back, like he has his voice back and everything, but of course the thing is that the voice of the female did not go away. So, and she will forever be like stuck in his head, but also he has the like he could be able to actually see the figure of the voice herself, so that's why it's like so yeah, that's why I've been thinking of like getting the Corkscrew's like female voice, and then for his normal voice will be like the two Russian ones. So that's why it feels like for him it's going to be really hard to like get him to say some things. So because it is pretty limited on what I'm trying to do. But hopefully it works out, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here when it comes to animating this cat. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like very concentrated on the things I'm making here. So there we go. Oh, wait. There we go. I was wondering like why does it look different? Okay, now I remember. Sorry, like I said, very distracted on what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay. What else? And then there was one in the comments that says like, who's been dude on trial? And I'm like, what? But I'm guessing the person's trying to say like, who's the dude that's on the trailer? And of course, Corkscrew. So or Stupor. I can't roll my R's, so I can't make it sound good. So let's see. And people say about this good movie trailer. Even though I'm not going to make a movie out of this because that'll take way too long. Which hopefully people will understand that. And then someone says like, I can't wait for dude. Okay, wait. Dude, and Champ go to Egypt and fight by vampire. And of course, once I heard about the by vampire thing, I automatically really think of Metal Gear Solid. I can't remember what number it was. I think it's 4. I could be wrong. I have not played any Metal Gear games yet. Rising is gonna be my first one once I get to it, but still. And then people were referencing about the Psychotic Friends Network. Finally, all grew back together, and for me, I have not played 2, but I've heard that was a reference of what they're saying, so it's like, okay. So for me, I can't say for sure, but that's fine. Because I know eventually I'm going to play 2. So So I don't think I'm gonna be able to live stream it either because, of course, reasons. But who knows? I might actually do it on DLive. So that'll be like the very first time once in a very long time I can get back to DLive so I can actually live stream it. So, or live stream anything. And then Polta 2 is gonna be the first one, and who knows? I'll get banned for it, just because. Oh, and this is one I want to actually respond in one of the comments. Like, someone says, like, I like how even though Corkscrew Rules dude, which there are two CRs dudes, because even though I know he's talking about Corkscrew Rules, just not Catharsis Reborn one. So, I like how even though Corkscrew Rules dude get pieces of glass in his arm after falling from the trailer, but it's more focused on getting the trailer back. And I wanted to respond with, like, well, because he wants to go after the person that drove the trailer off, which actually made him fall over to land the pieces of glass on his arm. So yes, he's been through worse. So, but it's not gonna stop him to find out who's the culprit, so he can just kick that person. So. Let's see. What else? And someone says this is one of the best postal content I've ever seen. I'm like, oh man, thanks. I don't see this one as the best one, but I'm actually appreciative that people think that this is actually really, like, good. And then 4 people have joined. So welcome to the stream. And don't mind me, I'm just animating whatever I could. So yes. And remember, I'm just, basically responding to the comments from the recent animation. Because I'm very surprised a lot of people have found this animation. Even though I'm sure there are many that were from the basically postal dudes. Trina Jones, hi! Welcome to the stream! And don't mind me, I'm just animating while saying a lot of random stuff. Because it's just, it's just how it is. So hopefully you've been doing well. Hi again. So, and yes, I do actually animate this slowly, so don't mind me. So, aw. Little emoji things. No. And yes, I'm distracted by many things. Sunglasses. Yellow. Actually, now I want to do something real quick. Hold on. Even though this is just temporarily. Sunglasses. Makes the cat look cool. Oh, wait. There you go. Sunglasses cat. Even though that's just temporarily. There you go. Okay. Now I guess me to the point is, like, I probably want to, like, animate that part where the cat does actually have sunglasses on. Oh, and that's another thing that, like, if I want to do the Postalverse series things, there's always, not always, but like there's at some point about the these types of cats from Brain Damaged. Like they will like actually like appear somewhere, but especially when this is another idea that I have for one of the Amethyst thing. Cause I know someone brought up about like the sewer errands thing that wants all the 4 dudes, which I assume that the voice wise, so that I could do. And meanwhile, I'm thinking of Brain Damage, and then Corkscrew will do the catching the cats and dogs things. But the thing is, like, they really don't really have to, because Brain Damage dude still has the cat gun vacuum thing. So, and it's more funny that the thing is, he has like 100 cats in that small carrier. So basically what he did is that he after when the guy in that truck says he needs both cats and dogs, doesn't have to be alive or anything. So then Brain Damage dude actually walk up to the door side of the the driver's side on the window from that truck, and basically, is the thing? Okay, it's still going. I was like, why is it so silent, the music? So, no smiley face. So, Brain Damage dude took out the vacuum thing, and he asked like, do these count? And then when the guy in the truck like rolled down the window just to see, and then Brain Damage dude like opened up the carrier, and cats flooded like quickly all the way in to the trailer. I mean into the truck, and all the cats were attacking the driver. So. You? Me? What about me? Did I say me somewhere? Because I have no idea. I don't see, for me, I can't really keep track of the things I say, because I say a lot of things. So. So yeah, basically when Brain Damage dude like opens up the carrier, loads of cat's blood in it, attacked the driver, and then the driver basically got attacking while driving away, crashed to do something, and then explodes, and all the cats were raining out, and they like even there's some that are on fire and stuff. And then of course Corkscrew has no idea how to react to that. He was like in shock and stuff, and then one of the cats actually landed right into his face. And Corkscrew can't be able to get the cat off his face, and it's just, yeah. So yeah, that would have been the end of that animation part there. So. And yes, the cat got off his face eventually, but you don't actually get to see that part unless if I made the credits thing. So yeah, there's another thing when it comes to these cats. So, one of the fillers, me. What about me? you talk about like the random ideas that I have when it comes to the Posterverse stuff, then yes, I have some ideas that I want to animate, but at the same time, like I'm sure there will be some that either disapproves or think like, could have been better, type of thing. So. Yes. What did I do? Because for me, I have no control on like the things that I say, so I can't really say much on the things is like I'm just so confused. Okay. I am not confused. I am officially confused. I have no idea. I have no idea anymore. There. I think that's actually my very first time that I actually put in the emoticon in the chat thing. There we go. I was like, how do I hide the thing? Man, this cat is chunky. I just noticed how raw I made this cat, and at the same time, I was like, yeah, this is fine. This cat has eaten a lot of dead bodies in his life. I should not finish that joke. Because I'm automatically already thinking of postal brain damage and stuff, so of course. So more comments from the recent animation of like, this is actually genius, thank you. This is epic, I've always loved those types of animation, which is okay. I don't know what type of animations that the way I make relates to, but I like. And this person here is like, and this is what I actually had to admit. So this person commented like, that's why I like the postal community. Fans pay credit to all main characters, even from bad titles like 3 and CR. And here's what I want to say: like, bold of you to assume that I'm even part of a postal community. So, because for me, I've been well hidden for like on multiple communities actually. But I have never been into. I never got into like both the Team Fortress 2 community and the postal community, and I know there's more. So, but seeing that is like, I want to comment on it, but I know I can't be able to reply back because there's just too many comments for me to keep track. So, yes. So, yeah, I've been hidden for a long while, and then people from the community have seen me, spotted me. I was like, oh no, I got to hide underneath the rocks. So, because the thing is that, weirdly enough, okay, here's my story. So, first, the Team Fortress 2 community is like, it's very mixed because depending on whether seen or so, but I know there were some that actually saw one of my animations for Team Fortress 2 type of thing. Another thing is that probably need to I need to check something. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to see this. I just joined. Oh, an animator! Welcome to the stream! And don't mind me, I am... Sorry, I just saw the spinny cat. Whee! Whee! I'm very distracted. So don't mind me, I'm professionally animating while I talk about the recent comments from the Postalverse thing. Yeah, I wanted to talk about like my story about like because one of them commented about like about the postal community thing, but sorry, I'm just like looking to make sure that the thing's okay for the music. Hello. So yeah, I animated something for in Team like I animated like one of those AI voices thing in Team Fortress 2, and of course that's when the very first animation I made got reached 1,000 views, and of course that scared me a little. So and then later, once I heard that they were doing this campaign about the safe TF2, and of course I was not in the community itself, so I was like being straight and honest about it in one of the videos that I did. And I was talking about the problem and how like I want to, you know, have fun and then like invite my friends over to play it and stuff. And then of course it's a short video, it's not that long, and then I did actually show the issues and stuff. But then like it was highly mixed, which it was a big surprise. So not many people actually approved on the things I said about Team Fortress 2. So it's like, oh, okay. So, and then that's why it's like, I think it's something I probably shouldn't even bother in the first place then. So, even though it's not really my fault, because I want to, well, because, you know, I just want to, okay, I'm actually, hold on, I'm looking at the frames here for the cats, just to make sure. Okay, I think I know what to do. Okay, so, and that's why it's like I want to say the same about the postal community, because the thing is that I'm not in it. I'm not like officially a fan. Hello, just joined. Yes, I know. Oh, an animator. Welcome to the stream again. Hi. Did I not say it before? Hello. Am I mute? Okay, well, now I gotta check. Am I mute or something? My friends over to play it and stuff. Okay, so no, my mic is still on. I'm gonna pause my thing real quick. So, Owen and Trina, hopefully you guys are doing well. So, and don't mind me. Just hopefully you guys are been doing good. Trina, what are you doing? Okay, so as I was saying, I'm an unofficial Postal fan, okay? Unofficial. I mostly play Brain Damage, which is a spin-off from the Postal series, but, you know. So that's why it's like, with my experience on some things, it's best for me to not say much. old or so. Okay. Save. Okay. So yeah, that's the one of the replies I probably would have said. Is like both of you assumed that I, the unprofessional animator, is part of a postal community. Okay. And then another comment from the animation is like props to the guy who stole the car, managed to get it over 5 dudes there, and I'm like, yep, got a good point, because everybody is outside of the trailer and not keep an eye on the car. So, oh right, music. I was wondering why it's silent. Now. Right. So. Now I just have to. There we go. Measuring out the nose and eyes so I know what I'm doing. So yeah. And then another comment from the animation is like, the whole family's here. It's so funny, like, people now stream all the dudes just to be like one big chaotic family. That's funny. And then one of them actually gave me a timestamp and said, like, in the description, is this the Postal 1 dude? And basically, back to here. So, excuse me. Basically, cake, and then you. And it's not even my birthday, but thank you though. So, someone just mentioned about like around this timestamp, it's like right here, and then I'm like, nope, that is still Redux, because Redux just basically right there, so you can still tell that's still him, still Redux. And meanwhile, there we go, right here. This is one dude. This is the original. So, and I really like how, because I know once I heard this theme here, let me turn down the music. I don't know if you can be able to hear it either way, but once this. So, and of course it took me a while to change the colors thing of the sin sign thing, but with that ambient noise, I'm like, I think I know what I could do in this certain scene. So, and special thanks to those that actually got me really thinking about Redux and original dude being separate and stuff. So that's why it's like, okay, that I could do. So, but yeah. Okay, back to spinning cat. All right. And there's this one comment that's like I didn't think I would get, and it says like, I wanted something like this since every time I hear one dude, I associate one personality that's close but not the same to another. You made something I can relate. So here's a sticker for a good job. And of course, the person gave me a little star sticker or a little star emo thing. I was like, oh, thank you. I tried my best. So, and of course, there's some that compliment about the how the animation was good. And then now with this another comment here. First, let me. I was wondering, like, wait a minute. And then just. There we go. Yep, I multitasking as I used to, so give me a moment. So what I find interesting is that with this comment here it says, I know I'm a little late, but I do remember seeing that the original Postal dude wore a red trench coat and green sweater in the beta footage of Postal 1. Although I could be wrong. Anyways, this is a pleasure to watch and keep up the good work. With a sweater thing, I always imagine dude wearing winter stuff like cloth gloves and a sweater over a t-shirt. And then the reply that says, I don't know if he wore a green sweater, but yeah, the original dude wore the red trench coat. And once I've been hearing about that, I was like, okay. So he wore red, but then once I saw the screenshots of the original, he wore like dark purple, which I could assume that's supposed to be on the red side of the purple thing. But of course that. Sorry, I'm just very distracted. So yeah, that means it's like. Why does it? Okay. I gotta remeasure with this thing here. I'm sorry. So don't mind me. Lots of smiley faces. Yay! Yellow. And then. And now the ears. Okay. But yeah, and sorry, I was very distracted. But yes. So and weirdly enough, I did actually found the photo, like the footage of the when he actually did wear the red trench coat. So it's like, okay. So it's all coming together about the same time as not, but it's something I should be aware about. So that means, and this another animation where he probably will make a next appearance in the Postalverse is that yes, I'll make him wear possibly a dark red trench coat. I'll do dark red because the thing is that since, like I said, I saw the screenshots of the original and it was mainly dark purple, and since I did saw the red trench coat on the other like video thing, so that's why I was like, okay, I can make it work because I don't want him to be like too red. And when I mean that is because like he's already wearing a red sweater anyways, so that's why it's like I can just make it work that how the trench coat is. So but so yeah, there's some changes I probably want to do it like once I had to do more homework on the things I have to do, and especially if I had to learn Russian for me to actually understand the Russian lines for between with the corkscrew lines and then the Postal 2 dude lines. So cats, cat everywhere, spinning cat, meow meow. Cat. Please don't spamming, Trina. Please don't spam because I know there's not much to talk with a lot of things, but please. Trina, please. Okay, I do want to put another music up. So, okay, this one's already like just going to end soon. So don't mind me. I was thinking of doing My Friend Pedro next. but I probably want something that's just more chill or so. Unless I could just always do the pulse of brain damage music thing too, because this is basically the animation for pulse of brain damage. So, even though it was not really much, but I might as well do it anyways, just because. Well, I messed that one up. Hold on. Thank you, Trina, for retracting. So, I know it's hard, but at least I can still see the chat thing. So, just thought I'd let you know. Don't mind me. There you are. Advertisements. Bleh. Advertisements. They're not good for the soul. Just... Trina, please! I told you, don't spam the chat with cats. You know how I feel about that. Is this good? Too loud? Sorry, I'm just... Okay. Hopefully this is good. So, okay, I can give you permission to at least do one cat emoji, like, per at least a minute or so. I don't know. Make it 1 through 3 minutes. Just don't do it all the time, because I can actually keep track on how many you're doing, so... Alright. Of course, the ones in Russian, which I did actually, I did look at it before, so... Let's see. Things around, okay. So, let's see. Luckily I have a Google Translate, so I can actually, so I can reread. So someone said from Russian to English says like, wow, I didn't expect to see corkscrew here. Well, that trash game of corkscrew rules, and the voice acting torments your ears the entire game, and that I could probably see that, so. And that's why I've been thinking, like, is it really worth playing corkscrew rules? Because yes, I now have Pulse 2, and now I've been thinking, like, is it going to be YouTube move? What do you mean? What do you mean? And then, so yeah, like I said, I have no idea if it's even worth playing corkscrew rules, because of, like, not just because of how voice acting or how the gameplay is, but like I need to know of, like, for the voice acting reasons, so. animating something right now too. Oh, what are you animating? I'm curious. I'm always like curious of like what people like animates and stuff and the programs they use, because every animator is different and they always have their own different sense of style too, which is really good. So what are you animating? It's all about the multitasking. Watch a person commenting and animating while the other person animates too. Because logic. My character in real life looks so goofy. Yeah. And no worries, it's all about doing your best and putting as much effort as you can. So, if that's the style you're going for, then go for it. So, don't let anybody stop you. I try to be a good motivator too for my friends and other people that want to animate and stuff too. Because yes, I know animating is really hard too. So that's why it's like it takes a lot of practice. Especially when I like the Postalverse thing. All of these layers and all these frames here. Like, look at all this work that I did from all that. So, that's why it's like, if you want to start something small, you can always start something small. Because you really don't want to go overboard like I did. Because, man, I accidentally went a little overboard. Because I think that's the tip that most artists want to, or even animators that want to say for those is like, just make sure you start something small, and then once you get better at it, you get better at it. And at some point, you can go crazy with it. So it's cool to know that that you're animating something while also listening to me animating something as well. But also, not just animating, but also the responding to some comments that I missed. Even though I do read them, it's just that it takes a while. It takes a long while. Right, so the comments. Let's see. So another comment from the animation is like, I like how the original dude is not amused in the incompetence and tends to not stay with a vlog and instead manages his zones sooner than others. So, and sometimes I'm trying to think like if he's talking about like Redux dude other than original, but at the same time, well, yeah, that's the thing, because Redux Dude does actually eventually, like, leaves the group and stuff just to go on his own. And then meanwhile, because the original dude is actually way, way behind, and slowly but surely it's going to cause chaos to the, cause chaos into the city or so. Rains down the city or so. Oh, and then I saw this comment, but sparkles. Thank you, Trina. Even though I cannot do the voices right, so I'm not gonna actually bother to do it. But this person actually made scripts from each postal dudes of like who's gonna be the next one that locks the door. And I like how 3 dude is redacted, dude. So, and that's when you know that says something. So. I said, I can't do the voices for each, but and then the end comment that says like I like the idea that all 6 dudes forgot to lock the car. And yes, basically that's true. Even though it feels like Redux dude would have actually done it, but the thing is, like, he doesn't want to. That's the thing. So, and that's why he just basically went off on his own, because he doesn't want to deal with the group anymore. So, and more compliments here and there, and then what? I actually laughed in the inside for a bit once I saw this one. Basically, it says like, Postal 3 dude got squashed by the door like a panini. And I was trying so hard not to laugh, but that, for me, I find that pretty funny. So thank you for that. And then the other comments, like, alright, this is the coolest fossil thing I've seen. It's cool seeing how different dudes react to the scene. So, yeah. Because meanwhile, there are some dudes that's like, they're just doing their own thing, and then once the trailer's gone, it's like, well, great. And then especially the, here I can, let me save real quick so I can show. So, let's see. Nope, that's not it. So basically, the turnaround things are different between 2 and 3. So I've done on big smiley face. Thank you, Trina. So, and then of course, with the simple reactions between the 3, I choose to do it all differently because even though they both say the same thing, but I basically had them react like a little differently. Because 4 is basically, well, 2 is mostly done. So, and of course 3 is like, but then 4 is like, why? So, and then, yeah, so I had 3 of them act so differently though too. And what I'm mostly surprised, well, I should not actually be surprised because this actually happens before in basically Postal Dudes animation I made. So, because I know I mentioned it in the stream last time, and I know it's not going to be mentioned again. But Postal 3 still does the smoke talk thing. I still kept it. So, and he actually did it, he does it twice. So, let's see. So he does this twice. Like, this word right here, he said, he has, it's like he has multiple lines, but he can't be able to say it because the audio thing, so that's why he had to do the smoke talk to, like, have his reaction to it. So, it's like this once, and then this twice. So, no one talks about it yet, so, because I know a lot of people do not care about 3, but man, I actually I appreciate 3 because both the designs and what I'm trying to do with him, so, have him like with the smoke things and stuff, so. No one commented about it yet, but I'm sure someone will because someone like sees this from the live stream and actually going to comment it. So, and of course, like I had to get him to throw the cigarette down because I cannot. Like, I don't want to animate too much of the smoke physics that I already did. Like, Let's see, where is he? Like, all these frames, all this is from the smoke. Like, all the secrets are from the smoke. And then, of course, he okay, so, and of course, I had to get him to light it up again because the joke here is that, let me see. So the joke here is that Postal 2, so with Postal 2, dude, like, he's trying to light up a lighter to, you know, get his, like, health pipe going or whatever. But of course, he can't be able to light it, so he's frustratingly trying to light up the lighter. And of course, in the background, he's still trying to light it, but he couldn't. So that's why the joke here is that with 3, dude, he has the lighter and it works, and of course, you see a little smoke coming out, and then there goes the smoke again. So, all the smoke physics. And of course, Movie Dude also has smoke physics too, which luckily I got rid of it as soon as I can. Because I don't want to animate so much that I already did with the smoke. Yes. My cat wants to say hi and wondering what I'm talking about. And yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, what'd you accidentally do? No. Okay, but yeah. And of course, luckily I didn't have to do much smoke things here, except like this part. So smoke, and then more smoke, and then more smoke. But luckily I got him to get rid of it soon, so. So, yep. Story of 3 dudes. Okay. Back to Animating the Cat, also responding to more comments from the animation. A little more than what I'm doing here, hopefully. I'm sure I'm gonna adjust a lot of things later. Okay, so another comment says that cat, yeah, back to the cat. Cat is special cat. Oh, excuse me. So another comment saying that the pace at which Postal 1 dude trudged into town is so foreboding, or foreboding. I don't know how to pronounce. He isn't even my personal favorite dude or anything, but he clearly know exactly what he must do. And of course, people are referencing hello. Okay, my cat wants to add, so hold on. Yes, I know. I know. There you go. There you go. Of course, now I'm sure my cat's gonna start yelling at me. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on. Actually, my cat just actually left. Okay. So, I earned a medal for a cat. Thank you, Trina. So. Okay, so then the reply is referencing the original game, like, the earth is hungry, it heart throbs and demands cleansing, the earth is also thirsty. I'm sure you mean like, you earned this cat medal. I'm like, me? So, and then the other one's commenting on the end of the game of 4, saying like, he is at the place called Climax and the time called now. So, it's funny that some people do little references here and there. Okay. And then, yep. Just letting you know, this should not really be hard to animate a spinning cat, and yet I managed to make it harder because I'm actually replaying. No, thank you. Thank you for the medals and trophies and the Star of Honor. So for that, I do the. We're doing the celebration thing. Yeah. I have no idea what's even going on anymore. So someone says, will there be a sequel? Because I'm hoping to see it. Well, yes, eventually. And then another one commented like, Postal 1997. Wow. And I don't know if this person's actually talking about Redux or not, so that's why it's like, I'm very confused because I know many people are confused of like, would like Redux and the original dude being separate or whatever, or some people just assume that Redux is the original, so that's why I'm like, even I don't know. Okay. I just basically animate the thing I want to animate because I find it fun, so it's just fun. See, even I don't really know. I know that the cat thing. Cat. Yarn it. The wand, yarn, and cat. Yes. Cat knows what it must do. And then someone else in the comment that says, we need a Postal Wars movie or a game. I'm like, well, there's a Postal 4 co-op that may or may not be coming soon. I mean, I'm sure it is going to come soon. It's just that I don't know if it's going to start off broken or not, because y'all know how the first release of 4 came out after when it released out of early access. And someone mentioned about please ending. Well, actually, it's the same person that's talked about Postal 1997. It just says like, please ending Postal 4, but Postalverse, please. So, I do have an ending, well, idea for an ending for the Postal 4 ending thing, but I need people's votes on like what they actually want to see. So that's why it's something really worth thinking about. And then another comment that says about Dude Senior is like, I think I have to go back to the mental hospital. Ain't not gonna pay multiple child support. That is true. Who wants to pay child support these days? No offense to those who actually do play child support, so. Excuse me. paste, and then flip. The cat is flipped. It's now flipped. Okay, now I gotta really see it. Like, am I doing it right? I think I will actually know if I fully animate everything. So. I'm looking at this here, it's like, okay, I think I can see the problem. I think. Could be wrong, but I don't know. A lot of adjusting. I'm highly distracted, I'm sorry. 10 in a box, indeed. Okay, now as I was saying. So someone actually asked in one of the comments of the animation is like, which one of them was the one that anonymously showed up at the end? And I had to say, yep, it's the original dude. The 1997 dude, the one that's mostly completely insane. The one that just wants to cleanse everything. So. And this one actually confuses me with this particular comment here. Like, that one good, but someone used rough animation in this app, and I'm like, well, yes, this is a very old animation program I used. So, yes. And this one, I also like from one of the comments, is like, love seeing the dudes together, but also that 3 has the badger saw ready to rip, and finally someone commented about the badger saw, so that I am happy. So, okay, just, there we go. This one looks so silly with the cat thing. So. Oh, okay, hold on. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I actually got the badger saw. Put the badger saw in there, because that's what I've been actually thinking about most of the time when I was animating Posterverse. It's like I want the badger saw to like. I want 3D to actually show that they still have the badger saw in this code, and it makes you wonder, like, how can you realistically fit a badger in his code? And I'm just like, well, I mean, game logic. It's all about the game logic. So, yes. Yes. save again. And then another comment says like justice for Corkscrew versus quote unquote chicken and now his arm. And that's another thing, like Corkscrew will actually show up again in the 1.5 of the Polsterverse thing when I told you that Brain Damage Dude actually caught up with the trailer house and stuff, or trailer home thing. So that's why. Oh, sad cats. The car explosion thing. Yes, the poor cat has been exploded before, but cat is fine. Gonna animate the cat's head before I do the arms first, because I'm just like confused of which head that I'm supposed to do next. Don't worry, I'll get to it eventually. Just. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, as I was saying, so yeah. Corkscrew will appear again, and of course with a bleeding arm, of course. And then 2, he still has a bleeding arm. And of course I want to make a joke alongside from like his bleeding arm thing. Which I don't think I want to spoil it yet, but at the same time, like, barely anybody actually watched my stuff anyways. Because I already mentioned about the royales of Dude and Doe at the construction site, so that's why it's like, I don't know, but yeah. I mean, like I said, it was filler anyways. The car, no. Cat became a car. Meow. Meow. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Computer and mouse, yes. Yes. Save again. And multiple cat stuff, yes. And of course another comments in Russian. And of course I shouldn't forget what they say, but so please don't. Okay, like I said, only 1 minute. If you're gonna do the same emotes thing or spamming thing, like I said, 1 minute. 1 minute, okay? Okay, Trina? I don't know if I pronounced it right or not, but still. Just want to make sure. Because you don't want to overdo the cat spam thing. So. Cat. Hey, Border, welcome back. Yes. There's cats on the chat and cats dancing on top of the screen. And then spinning cat. Spin. Spin. Spin cat. So, Trina, like I said, stop. I said 1 minute, not 1 second. Stop it. Chili pepper. Yes. Spicy cat. Trina, stop it. Trina. Please. Stop. Please. Please. Like I I said, 1 minute, not 1 second, okay? I finally finished my animation. Ooh! I can't wait to see it! Even though I'm streaming at the moment, so... How long did it take you, by the way? Is it one of the short ones, or is it something you actually took really, really long? It's on YouTube. Got it. Okay, let me... hold on just a moment. I want to make sure that I can get the tail thing right. Okay. So, right here. Hey, Trina. Hello. It's not YouTube. Okay. Let me save again. And then... I was trying to listen in the background, but the game audio is way too loud. On my end or yours? So... Unless you're actually playing something at the moment, so... Okay, let's see. Batty. Luckily, this is a short one, so... Because, like I said, I'm not much of a reaction channel thing, so... Because even though it's off screen at the moment, so... it took half an hour to 1 hour. Wow. And it's 3 seconds, too. So, let's see. Hopefully, if this is going to be loud. Oh my god, that's cute. Not used to it on 24 frames per second, so that slowed me down. Yeah, no worries. Stuff like that, it takes a lot of time to get used to. You actually did really good. And even the reaction to the hand thing, it's... and of course the camera. I'm sure that actually took a long while too, for like... I'm sure you used the editing program for all that as well. So that's why, man, you did good. How does he keep getting snatched? We all don't know. There might be lore behind it. I'm playing something at the moment. Okay, Barter. Or Barter? See, I cannot be able to pronounce, but... Can I ask of what you're playing at the moment, or... Because even for me, I am very curious and yet also at the same time, I should not be too curious. Because, like, everybody has their own, stuff, so... But, you know, it's just some people to talk to or whatever. So, no worries. Multitasking, though. I don't know if it's the type of game you could be able to tone down or not either, but... We don't know, so... Okay. Okay, so back to the comments at the moment, and of course I had to translate it from Russian to English. Did I already read it? I probably didn't because stuff. Okay. So it said, like, I was glad to see the guy from Brain Damage, but man, Corkscrew sleeping on the roof is something. It's like, I think a lot of people from Russia actually knows Corkscrew. It's either like, it's either a curse or it's like, yeah, it's not really that bad as people say it is. So that's why it's like, everybody has their differences when it comes to seeing the thing. Also, I'm surprised my cat has not came back. I was actually waiting, but all right. So I could probably say most people from Russia probably knows Corkscrew. That's just my thinking. And now someone actually has asked the question in one of the comments, just saying like, who is this leader of this crew? And I'm like, no one. No one's really the leader. Because I cannot see anybody, like any dude being the leader. I'm playing Baroni. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sounds familiar though too. Have I seen it? Unless I'm thinking of something else. Oh yeah, okay. I remember looking at this before. It's not my interest, but okay. Oh wait a minute, what? Oh, there's more to it. I actually. Oh. Still though, that's nice. Cool. Okay. So it was familiar to me. But I didn't look more into it. That's the thing. It's like, oh, okay. This is not what I expect, but okay. So the more I know. It says one person is watching right now. Okay. Okay. Some more of the comments. Someone says nice poster. That's funny. Some more comment reading. So, and of course it's about Corkscrew yet again. Saying, I like how Corkscrew dude just get horrifically injured, then isn't seen again. But he is gonna be seen on like I said, on the filler thing. So he's gonna be around. Justice for Corkscrew. And then some replies, like the entire Corkscrew reply is just basically like someone called quote unquote chicken, and now you're all gonna pay. And then another reply is like story of his life. Basically, yeah. And it took him a week to get it back, which that's what I assumed. I assume it took him a week to get it back, but I probably, like I said, I need to do more homework on Corkscrews in order for me to actually develop more like stuff for him. So that's why I said, like, in the aftermath, he still has that female voice in him. So it's like something. And I've been thinking, it's like, if it's even worth like separating the two voices of Corkscrew, like how the separation between with Redux and the original dude. So that's why I'm like, nah, because yeah, I can't really. I mean, okay, this is what I mean, because the thing is, like I said, like the figure of the female voice of Corkscrew is there. It's just that no one can see her other than Corkscrew himself. So that's why I've been thinking is like, okay. So it's taking me like a lot of thinking what I could do for the thing. And then someone was questioning like, when's the go up? You're asking the wrong person. Another comment is like, where's part 2? Well, most of them says part 2. It's like, yep, eventually. And this one's an interesting one because I don't think I like think about it myself. And one of the comments says like, I wonder if those dudes have some nicknames they call each other. Well, aside from Courtroom, of course. And then realization is like, also when I saw a long-haired person at the end, I was confused, but then shocked from realization that at the beginning that was Redux dude, and the last shot was with the original dude. And it's like, yep, I got someone yet again when it comes to the realization. It's like, wait a minute, they're separate dudes. Oh my goodness. So yes. And then another random person, which I'm very surprised that someone says like, oh, I have to say that this is cute. And also for some reason, Pulsar 3D is my favorite, and yet for me it's the same. Pulsar 3D is like my favorite dude. Apart from like the design and also his voice and stuff, the man. And of course he has that badger saw ready to go. I think I still need to actually still listen to every dude's lines again, because even though I don't have all the dude's lines, but I know at some point I do have to record a lot of it for me to like just hopefully. So I gotta use my editing program to actually edit the audio itself too, so I know like what I could do and what I'm doing. It's gonna be hard, but I'm sure it's still gonna be something though too. So another comment for the animation is like, the most interesting. Okay, wait. No, there is this one that just made me laugh a little bit. Just saying like, Stabor dude, inclusion, instantly 10 out of 10 animation, 5 stars on the Play Store. It'd be really funny if someone actually managed to watch this animation on the Play Store. I'll be very shocked and be like, wait a minute, how in the what, just what? So basically. Okay, so another comment saying like, the most interesting thing that at the end, the real dude from the first part of Postal and the one who was with the rest is the dude from Redux. I'm waiting for a sequel where these 4 meet the father of the entire Postal series. And it's not going to be a sequel, it's actually going to be at the end. Spoiler alert, it's going to be at the end, but I do have to say, like, even though this is another spoiler alert, I want to animate somewhere on one of the certain days, like during the night is when Redux actually meets with the original dude, but of course they have a fight scene going on because remember, original he is highly insane, so because he sees people as like very, very sick, so, and he wants to cleanse everything. So yes. And this one, I seen the same person like trying to comment it on twice, but even though it's a different comment, but I think he got rid of the or she, I don't know, got rid of the original like comment, like the first one, and then put up the second one that says, I would absolutely love for this to become an anime series following the events of Fultafora, even if it isn't from you directly. Just something about each variation of the dude in this could be wonderful and nice little love letter to the Running with Scissors devs. I think I had a brain blast. And if I remember what the person said before that, I think it did also say like, man, this will actually be great for anime series, and it doesn't have to be animated by you, but it could be from someone else and stuff or whatever. And then that's why for me, once I see this, it's like, sure, it cannot be from me directly or from me in general, because I'm very slow on the things I do, because it took me 9 months to finish the Postalverse intro thing that I did. So that's why I wouldn't mind making the series, but at the same time, like, I don't want people to trust me when it comes to like actually making it quote unquote official. I just want to have fun on the things I wanted to do. So wait. Oh, okay. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to make sure I know what I'm doing. Because I don't really see myself like, I mean, I don't mind like trying to make the series on like the stories that I make, but I'm sure people expected like to be official in some ways. Even though I'm sure people will say like, oh, it's just like a fan animation thing, but I don't see much as a fan animation either, because I just did it for fun. But I'm sure people will say otherwise. It's like, oh, well, I mean, it's a fan animation because of blah, 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 blah. I have no idea what I was trying to say there. But yeah, for me, like, I would have actually made the series that I was thinking of, but then once I noticed that I'm getting close to 1,000 subs, and most of them want me to do part 2 of the Postalverse things, like, I'm already feeling like I don't think I'm going to make it good for those, because I only make it good enough for myself. And that's how it is to be a non-professional animator too. So that's why it's like, I don't think I should be, like, I should not be trusted when it comes to those types of things, so. But, yeah. And weirdly enough, like, the support I got when it comes to during animating the Postalverse intro, like, I actually got paid by doing it, even though they were from commissions, but like, it gave me enough like motivation to keep on going to make it work. So, and then other times, like, realizing how long it takes because there are multiple dudes, it's just like, man, I don't know how I could be able to manage to keep it up. Because I've seen like some animators animate their own like little fan series though too. And the reason I say fan series is because I assume that they are fans of certain games and stuff. So, and that's why, like, for me, I don't really see myself animating too much when it comes to the postal stuff, especially like once I already know that there are amazing talents out there that do animations or art for the Postal series and stuff. So, especially, I've seen there's this cartoon that is work in progress for Postal 2, and seeing that, it's like, okay, I don't think it's something I don't want to mess with on my, like, something I don't want to mess with because someone else has already had the idea to make a series. So, and that's like, man, I'm actually pretty excited to see once it's finished. So yeah. Okay, so far I just want to see the spinning cat spin. Spin. So slow in progress, but it's still there. So, but yeah, so that's why it's like, yeah, probably you could say I'm discouraged when it comes to seeing like people that animate and you know, like they have that passion behind them to manage to make things work, and that's why I'm like, I had that passion once, and so I already had a feeling I would mess it up and stuff, but at the same time it's like, well, it's something I would try my best with, and then it's like, well, it's still something, you know, it's still enough to keep moving. I think that's how it goes. So that's why I'll just keep on going on the things I do, so because I know I will manage to make things work, hopefully. Also, why is... There we go. I was wondering, like, why can I not just... There we go. So that's why I just want to tell everybody, do not trust me on the things I make, because even I don't know what I'm doing. And of course, that's basically the intro for my coffee page. So... There we go. So now, another one is in Russian, but I don't know if it's... Right, yeah. So another Google translation, so hold on a moment. So there's another comment in this animation that says like, man, this animation, they remember corkscrew. Man, that's cool. Like, yep, it's been mentioned multiple times to the point where I noticed. So even someone else, even this one's in English, so I was like, wow, you even have the Russian pulsar, dude. Perfect intro for the co-op mode. Even though in the official Postal 4 game, the outfits that I've seen that that they're not actually there is the original plus the Redux. Well, because the thing is the hair thing. So Redux / original outfit, and then corkscrew. And even I noticed that the Postal 3 dude's outfit that's in the game, it's not an actual like outfit that he wore in the third one. So, but I know why they choose to make it that way is because like I'm sure it evolves with not the physics, but like they just probably don't want to put that much details in there like in the official model was. So, which that is understandable. So, yes. Why is it hard to draw the ears? This makes no sense. drew cat ears all the time, and now it just feels like I'm not doing good when it comes to cat ears. This messed up. I'll fix it. So then another one. So someone says like I will pay so much money to see a movie with all the Postal dudes or in game with them, and I'm like, well, Postal 4 co-op, Postal 4 co-op, and then for me, you can at least pay me for the animation. It does cost around $35 to $100 depending on the amount I do, but luckily since you're doing donations things, it probably will also help me out a lot of just making sure that I'm motivated enough to keep it going. So even though I'm sure I keep on being going from time to time, so that's why it's like, okay, yes. So that's one. Sorry, I'm just like making the cat round because yes, round cat. So yeah, if you got money to spend, you can always spend it on the something to support Running with Scissors, because they're the ones with the original concepts and the on the character of the dude and everything. So that's why it's like support them. So yeah, is Postal 4 co-op out? I don't think so. Let me check Steam. I don't even have the game, but I can always not Google it, but it's on sale. Ooh. Why is it on sale? Is it out? No, it's not. Okay, yeah, co-op is not out yet. And of course, it still has mixed reviews, which is pretty upsetting, but it's just how it is when it comes to them releasing it in a bad state out of early access, but it's just how it is. Oh, my music is done. Okay. Probably will pause it at the moment anyways, so. Okay. If I could be able to get all those games, it'll cost $13 for me, which I actually do have enough. Have enough to spend, but I'll just wait again because it feels like I have no choice but to actually get 4 anyways, because the thing is, the Postalverse, I need the backgrounds and everything, but oh man, I'm sure I'm gonna the game is gonna crash a lot on my computer though, so I'm gonna wait on it again. So yeah, I'm gonna wait on it. I don't want to it's really giving me on thoughts if I really should get it or not, but at the same time, it's like, nah, I'll wait on it again. So, been out for 2 years and it still runs right now. Man. Sorry, I'm reading like the reviews. Okay, so yeah, no, co-op is not out yet, and like I said, I already had that feeling that this is just my thinking. I don't want people to get mad once I say this, but when co-op, I definitely get the mixed reviews on Postal 4. Yes, so do I. So that's why when the Postal 4 if the co-op goes out, like I have feelings that it's gonna be broken. I just have that feeling it's gonna be broken by the time it comes out. So unless they actually manage to, wait or like manage to make it for at least a okay. Now I need a Google search of like when's the announcement came out for. Now I need to see it. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Co-op will definitely be broken. Yes, that's why I have a feeling. I'll actually be surprised if they manage to make. They actually released a finished co-op that's actually good. All right. Postal 4 co-op. Okay, let's see. When was the announcement? It was 5 months ago when they announced it. Okay. Let's see here. So September 30th. Okay, so since they just announced it, and so far it looks okay because of what they have shown. Okay. So my thinking is that I would give it 2 years, but at the same time, who knows? They might actually release it late this year, or maybe around December of this year. So, but like I said, I probably would give it 2 years, like after this announcement, which is gonna be like September, maybe around November of 25. So yeah, that's just my thinking. Also, how long was I just noticed that my thing was. How long did I put the be right back thing for? Oh my goodness. No one actually told No one actually told me that this be right back thing, even though I've been actually animating. Wait, how I do think it's a possibility for it to come out this year. Okay. Yeah. So this be right back thing, it's been like 30 minutes. No one I just now noticed that. Jeez, I am a mess. Wow. That's messed up. Okay, well, I'm back to here, so this is my progress so far. Spin. Cat spins. Okay. Yeah, the be right back was like 30 minutes. If only I knew, but I didn't. So I was like, man, if only I was actually taking a break while the be right back thing, but now. Okay, well. If only I knew, but I didn't. I was just now looking at the other monitor. So I apologize for that, actually. I apologize for that. Hopefully people can actually skip it if they could. So. Right, the music. Let's see. My friend Pedro, let's go, my friend Pedro. Now I'm trying to remember where I left off with this comments thing, but also, okay, now I know where I left off. So, weirdly enough, I'm actually excited for the co-op thing, but also at the same time, like, I do not have the game, but I want to see, like, people play it to be entertained by it, but at the same time, like, I don't know how it's gonna work out because I don't know how often people are playing 4 anymore. Actually, I could probably switch it up right now, but I could just check the Steam charts, but I'll do that later because I'm already 30 minutes behind, and it makes me sad that I didn't notice it earlier. So, it happens. Now what else? Man, these paw things are just... now what else was I supposed to say? I mean, I could do the, more of the comics thing, but I think I actually do need a power back. Okay, I need to... Let me try something here. Let me save, and then... I know there was an option to loop this thing, in which I need to figure out how. I'm gonna, there we go. Gonna try something. Guessing it's over here. No? Okay. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm trying to figure something out here. How did I do it before? I'm very confused. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to figure something out here. But at the same time, it's like I really got to, Okay, yep, we're back yet again. Great. And I'm trying to figure something out here, but nope, that did not work. So, great. And then live stream art. There we go. Let's see if we can get the total to be past an hour. Not with the be right back thing, no. Unless if I actually choose to leave the stream on and just sleep during the night. But of course that means the music stuff will be looped, but I don't know which music I will make a loop other than the lo-fi, what was it again? It was the Pulse of Brain Damage, lo-fi Walmart music, yeah, there we go. I don't want to loop it a little too much, so that's why. Alright. Let's see. Reading the comments yet again. Okay, so someone asked like whether we a continuation. I really like the animation. First, thank you, and then the continuation. Eventually there will be a continuation. Yes. Another comment is like, "Cute. I'm glad they're all getting the enrichment." The thing is that I know I'm missing others. Like for example, I just drew. That's unfair. I'm sorry. I just don't. It would have been funny, but at the same time, it's like for but it's like I just don't want to waste people's times on live stream things. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother unless I gonna accidentally forget again. And if you don't say anything about it, then it's like, well. I am sorry in advance. So as I was saying about the missing poster dude is the one that has a very unique design, and it's from the Insult Simulator. So he was like just the part of a DLC or unlockable character that you can get. So it's like once I discovered that, it's like, you know, the design is actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind like trying my own thing, but of course I kind of messed it up because I was in a rush. Because there was some things I had, some other stuff I had to work with too. So that's why it's like, good enough. So like might as well put in there in one of the frame things and then just be done with it for the basically postal dues and part 2 thing, but of course that's just a picture. I don't have I'm not gonna animate it because it doesn't have there's no audio for me to scavenge through for it, so that's why it's like it will not be worth it. So right, any more, hold on. So one of this, on a serious note, unnecessary VR back isn't like good. Though if you forget again, it'll be funny. Yes, if I actually did forget, then it's like I should have watched the second monitor. I have like 3 like screens on me right now. It's one reading the comments, one looking at the chat and looking at the second monitor is the chat and my streaming status things of what you guys are looking at and stuff. The recording program, and then the last one is the last monitor is my drawing tablet of what I'm drawing, basically. So that's why I have to make sure that I could be able to just that the be right back thing is gone. So I'm surprised I did not keep track of that, but I think it's because it's like I'm mostly distracted with more than a few things already, so that's why it's like, yeah, no worries. I think this one's good. No, here we go. With the comments thing. I'm fine. Don't worry. Okay, now I gotta make sure that I'm like measuring these things out that I know what I'm doing. So that's good. Animating cats is very exhausting. You could tell, like, meow, meow. Many people do like them spinning cats. Okay. So one of the another comments from the comments from the recent animation. Sorry, my brain is just like bleh. So the comments saying like, look at how holds of brain damage, dude. Running, and of course gave me the timestamp. It's just jump sliding movement. Am I right? It's like, yep. I'm kind of glad many people actually have seen, like, mentioned pulse of brain damage dudes. The jump slide thing, because when I first did the animation of it, it looked wrong, but then once I like tweaked more on like certain poses and stuff, it actually looked a little better. So let's see where I can find them. So of course with the run thing, even though these frames, I'm actually surprised that these were not many frames as I thought I put in, but it was a lot to like animate all the poses in. So, and this one is actually one of my favorite frames that I worked with the slide. So yeah, so he basically did the jump slide, and then he basically bunny hopped most of the way. So I'm kind of glad. Like originally I only did like, it was the jump slide type of thing. But no, you can actually do a slide and then you jump, because you're already doing most of the bunny hops anyways. So So even though it does look a little awkward on some places, but I'm kind of glad that I'm glad people actually see it as creative and was actually pretty good. Even one of the recent comments that mentioned it, just like, bro, the slide jumping reference for Brain Damage Dude is a pure masterpiece. And for me, it's like I want to reply like, oh, thanks. I tried so hard with this one. So I'm kind of glad people actually appreciate the amount of work that I put into for Brain Damage Dude. So it's appreciative. And now, some more comments. Basically, this one's saying, like, looks like Postal 1 Dude is going to wreak havoc on Arizona Paradise. And I'm like, no, it's Eden Center. Arizona Eden City. But it feels like, yes, he already wreaked havoc on the, Paradise, so. But yeah. But I've actually been thinking, if I do the Postaverse series or so, I know I am gonna do some, like, the animation mentions, well, some certain part of the animation, like, there is gonna be some form of mentions with one dude, especially, like, you will basically see him, like, during the night, cycles or so, because, like, basically, I'm thinking of each night he appears somewhere, and basically killing everybody or everything or so. And of course, there's this one thing I want to animate, which I don't know if I want to spoil it or not. Because it's gonna be like a reference to one of the first Postal, like, loading screens and stuff. So that's why I don't want to get too much into details of what I wanted to do, but I already have some ideas. So that's why it's like, it would have been really cool to try out, but I know I want to, like, hold on off of that because there's more things I gotta do. So, because I know I want to animate these things in order. So that's why it's like, okay, gotta be patient on the things I make. So yes. So yes. So yeah, I'm not gonna go any more details that I already did. So more questions later. And alright. No, I actually forgot to see something. That's fine. Okay. Sorry about the tool being gone. That normally happens. Okay. Some more comments to read. So one of the comments just says, like, Mans has us waiting for the new Postal animation. It's like, well, yeah. After 9 months of waiting, hopefully it's worth the wait. So. can't really be able to do most of these things so long because okay, wait, what am I looking at here? Literally right next to each other. Well, see what I need is like literally like right here. Okay, I'll do that again. Okay. So I'm reading more of the comments, and of course, many of them are mentioning corkscrew, which it's funny to see that people actually appreciate me adding corkscrew in there, and some is like, man, it's kind of best that he wasn't actually in it, but can't really stop me because now since I have it on there, it's like something to get used to. And besides, justice for a corkscrew for some reason. So, of course, the other. Sorry, like I said, distracted by the thing. Okay, so yeah, one of the comments, there was actually a couple comments that mentioned this, and I'm kind of surprised no one actually like saw it in the end, because one of them actually had the comment deleted but did mention Postal Dough, and then this one's like, this is my favorite video, but where's Postal Dough? And I'm like, well, Postal Dough is at the end. Like, I can't fully draw everybody, so I actually drew three people in a little doll forms or chibis, whichever you call it. So that's why Postal Dough is there just at the end. Sorry for disappointing you, because I can't be able to like get everybody in, so that's why I only got the leftovers in the end of the credits, because that's all I can do. So I'm sure I will not be forgiven, but this just is what it is. Actually, don't even know where I left off for some reason. But no, I did. And this one is actually one of the interesting comments I got, and of course I was like panicking a bit. It's like, I don't know what you mean type of situation. So one of the comments say that, just to let you know, you put a Postal 1 dude with them, even though he was a Postal dude, he is Postal dude senior, so him being young, hanging out with Postal dudes juniors is odd. And I'm like, are you talking about Redux? Because one is at the end, because one is not really with them. So And what's really weird is like, who is Dude Senior? Is he Redux or the original one dude? That's why I'm like, even for me, I really don't know. I just basically I'm just basically just animate things that I just want to animate. Okay, I really don't know the full like theories and lores between Postal Dude Senior. So I can't really say for sure. So that's why I can't really say much of what I could. I'm back, but Fati, or see, I tried to pronounce it better, but I couldn't. But welcome back. Welcome back. I'm still animating the cat, and I accidentally have the be right back screen thing. Here, I'll show you. This be right back screen thing for like 30 minutes, and even though I was not really gone for that long, and it makes me sad that people that didn't tell me that the screen was still there. So it's like, well, I don't know what to say anymore. I am now sad. So, yes. So how you been? Hopefully you've been doing good so far. Of course, I've been reading comments as usual because ease. Okay, I've heard. No, wait. It's probably this way. There. Yep. The cat spins. And then spin. Oh my goodness. So that would have been like, man, 33 frames? Actually, it's probably going to be 34 once I finish with this. Spin. The cat spins. Okay. And you may be wondering, does the cat squeak? No. Could have, though. Alright. So, you may not miss a lot, but you only missed some things. Okay, what I want to do is that probably will do it in the original things right here. Alright. I want to clean this off. There's a lot of cleaning I gotta do with this one. But it will look good as new by the time I'm done with it. There we go. Alright, back to the video comments thing, the animation. So yeah, but that last comment that mentions is like, it's weird that Postal Dude Senior looking young in this, and like, do you know what Posterverse is supposed to be? Because they're all from multiple universes and then got into one. I actually originally thought actually animating of how it all happened, of how each dude met and like how it came together from their own universes, and then like they just stop by into the recent one, which is 4. I thought about doing it, but then it's like I'm sure that'll be a little much, especially like how long it's gonna take me to do all of that. But I think it's best for me to not really overdo myself, because I already have a lot of like a list of things I want to animate, and it's just it's way too much. Way too much for me to. Sorry, I'm like, my mind immediately just doing the little dance because of the music in the background. Sweet. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of things on my list, but I know which I should animate next and stuff. But even though I was, like I said, I was supposed to finish the spinning cat thing here. And then, here, I'm gonna show this again, because I showed it on the other stream. Is, can I be able to, nope. So, this was, I was working on this search and animation for, like, a couple of years ago. I think back at, no, it was 21, isn't it? Jeez, it was 21, isn't it? Okay, let me check something real quick. I started this one. Yeah, it was back at 21. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'll show you what it was. It's supposed to be one of those Team Fortress 2 animation ones. So, of course it's gonna be loud. So you can see like all this progress that I wanted to make, and I have not reached so far. And yet my goal was to get it like at least around here. That's almost around the same amount as the postal verse. So it's like around here. So this one was like 100 frames more. And yet I did not be able to like work on it ever since. So yes, it's a postal, I mean not postal, it's a Team Fortress 2. It's a Team Fortress 2 animation that I was working with, but I never got a chance to like work on it ever since, because, you know, working on other things. So, let's see.
You and me, hoss. Sentry, go, damn it, move that gear. This thing ain't on autopilot, damn it,
That's all I actually did with this one in particular. So, yeah, I was working on this one, and then, like, I did not actually give up on it. It's just that I just don't see my timing with this one, so that's why. And this one took me at least a week for this 1 second. It's at least a week or 2. So all of this is like, oh my God. So yeah. So sadly, I will not be able to get back on it. And I'm sure many of you may be also wondering, like, why am I animating a spinning cat again? I'm supposed to work on this last year. And now I'm just now starting to, you know, work on it. So, like, wee. The cat spins. The cat spins. Okay, so yes, back to whatever I'm doing here. And I'm sorry if the audio was loud for that one Team Fortress 2 animation thing. It's like I can't be able to stop that, so because it's on a very old animation program. So But yes. So now I just animate this, and then once I get it done, I am sure I'm going to actually work on the Postalverse 1.5 thing. So it's gonna be eventually. So that's why I don't know when eventually, but I'll get it there eventually. But meanwhile, with the live streaming things that I have here, that was also a work in progress. So, like I said, I have a list of things. So that's why it's like, I would play some random games too. Oh, and that's another thing. Like ever since when the Postal Brain damaged, when they released the workshop support where you can customize your own maps and stuff, I wanted to work on it, but I didn't have the chance. Like I had some time to go on to the go through the tutorials and stuff on how to do stuff, and then after that, I didn't get a chance to really get back to it because we all know why. Okay, well, I'm gonna. This thing's bothering me a little, I don't know why. So. It just seems like I'm not really good at, There we go. And of course, I'll adjust the head a little bit. There we go. So yeah, I've been sacrificing most of my game time just to work on some animations and stuff, which that's fine. At least I'm somewhat getting paid to do it, so it's still something. So yeah, that's the bright side of things. I think. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. Okay, wait, I want to see something here. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so after this one, it'll be 15 more frames. Alright. So back to the comments, because there's more to go. So one of the comments would say, well, honestly, watch a series about this, and for me, I'm like, same. Same here. Because even though I wasn't planning to make the series, but it's like, it just gets to the point where it's like, fine, I'll do it myself, and I just did the intro, but the postal verse thing. So that's why it's like, yes. And then another comment says like, does anyone remember the dude from the mobile postal gang? And for me, I had to say no, but I've heard of it. I just not seen it. And then if I have to guess, it's the in the like they actually have a cover game image of like Fulsa dude, but he's like had a white shirt on or something. and he has a side earring like corkscrew, and he has like messy bangs and stuff. So that's why I'm like, something like that could work, but at the same time, like it just almost looks like corkscrew. So that's why I didn't really thinking of even putting the mobile dude in the thing, because he just almost looks the same. So that's why I probably won't bother with that one. And people still complimenting, like, they really like it, it's amazing, and then the other comment says, very disturbing when at the end the dude from the original Postal comes out to the eerie sounds, and I'm like, yes, that's the whole point of what I like first heard it. It's like, man, this actually will be pretty cool. Okay, I have an idea for this one for some reason. I don't know why. That is so. I don't know which part that you were talking about, but oh wait, I hear my cat. Finally, my cat came back. I'm very distracted.
Yes. I know.
Well, still, Saver 310. Welcome to the stream. And don't mind me. I am very unprofessional, and I'm just animating a spinning cat. And also, my cat is here, commenting on why I am talking and stuff. Isn't that right? Okay, my cat doesn't want to talk. So, whoops, sorry. Can I have my mouse back? Thank you. So, now... Alright, I think I know what I'm doing, but at the same time I don't. So basically I am cheating here. So, and hopefully you guys are doing well so far. I know that me being very distracted with a lot of things does slow me down, but at the same time, like, I'm very stubborn. Like, highly stubborn. Because once I want to get something done, I'm trying to get it done eventually. Now I'm trying to figure out what else. Oh, and this one comment, and of course the profile picture from once I first saw the profile picture, I was like laughing, like not too much, but like it's pretty funny to me for some reason, because the profile picture of this person like has a postal dude, well, of course two dude, and not important, and of course they're in the style of I don't know that one anime's name, but like it has the most simplistic like cutesy style things, but of course it's like it's badly funny or whatever. Well, not badly funny. I can't remember the name. My thinking it was like Pop Team Epic or whatever, but I could be wrong on that. So, and of course, the this one comment, like the only comment that mentioned it, and it says here, like, I like how Postal One dude pulls a gun out of a bird, and like it's Redux, but yes. So. Because that's the funny thing. I want to actually have that bird to come back as well. Because like once you see that same bird again that ate two dudes like the health pipe thing, it got to the point where the bird actually coughs it all up, and weirdly enough it's already been used. So it's funny. So let's see what else. So, and of course, the guy actually corrected him in the replies about, like, that's Redux dude instead of the first posted dude that pulled the gun out of the bird, because in the end, it was actually the original dude. You guys like, oh, I thought it was actually Postal One, but nah, it's Redux. No worries. People have been sticking both of them at the same time, which I think I had to make a reference to let them know, like, yes, I'm gonna make them separate, so don't worry. So you're not alone on that. I'm sure people will also critique how I even, like, in my animation style, you could say, for the dudes. So people might critique it because how it's very different than how I actually draw. So, but that's fine. I'm sure there's some things here and there that I could probably do some changes or so, but that I really don't know. And another comment, really regret nothing. Of course. And I think I already mentioned this before, because like I said, this was recent, and of course I said it like in the first hour or so about Playtest Network. I actually commented on my thing. I was like, oh my goodness. Because the animator, people that animate Pulsa stuff, like, for me, I was like very surprised, and then I became more surprised when Playtest Network actually commented on my thing. So it's like, wow. Yep. So, and then I already mentioned about the jump sliding, so at least they seen it. Why does it look weird? Great, now I'm trying to figure out. I'm sure I gotta do a lot of adjustments later though too, so which I could do. And then the last comment for the animation thing, which is fairly recent, is saying, I didn't remember there being so many dudes. I only remembered 4. You can imagine the disaster that the 4 main dudes will make in the same game. And it's like, yes. Yes, they will. So, okay, let's see the animation. Meow. don't mind me. I'm just like trying to figure. I'm looking at this and like, what is wrong with it? I'm guessing this one is just out of place. I really don't know. Yep, sorry for being silent. I'm just trying to think here. Just seeing this, it's like meow. All right. I think since I already finished the yeah, since I already finished the comments, it's not all comments because there are some that are basically the same thing, but I choose not to. Yeah, I choose not to like repeat the same ones that many people have been saying, like where's part 2 at, and then mentioning a corkscrew, and then like saying like how good this animation is and stuff. So yeah. So I actually really appreciate it, and I'm so surprised that many people actually like it. So, and yes, I know people wanted the part 2 thing, so that's why that eventually I would do. So, and then another thing on the list that I probably need to do eventually is making reference sheets for the dudes, and then dudes and doe, of course. And like I said, I don't have 4, so that means like I had to think of where certain parts are or all that type of stuff. That's another thing. That's like, I will be so lazy if once I get the Postal 4 game, I'll just snapshot the as the backgrounds, because the environments around, and then I could just basically like use it as the background, and it'll be fine. But I'm sure many people want me to draw backgrounds anyways because it goes well with the style that I put on. Even though it was lazily made. like seriously, like, oops, that's way over. So see, like, even though this was not lazily made, I was trying to figure out how to get the shiny thing to work. So yeah, I can't do like the one of those little glow effects or whatever. So, and then this was lazily made, as you can really tell. And then this one, yeah, it's alright. It was also lazily made. And then luckily with this one, this background here, this one's fine. This one's fine because it's mostly like hidden by these 3, so it's like they don't have to do much with that one. This one's way lazily made. We all know why. So, and then this one, I really tried my best with the buildings, but I was not really good with the architecture and stuff, so that's why. That's why I don't want to go further into details when it comes to backgrounds like this, because it will take pretty long, and then it's just like, I don't want to make it purposely bad either, so that's why it's good enough how I made it. So yeah, that is why. So now what else? So yeah, this animation reached like 40,000 views, which I know is not like as much as the basically supposed to do this, which is basically 112,000. So, but still appreciate that people actually enjoy this one. So yeah. So now, I am gonna leave shortly though too. So. I'm gonna put some chill music on. Because I am basically done. For now. I am gonna get back to, I am gonna get back to the thing, so that's why. I'm gonna get back to the animation. But I'm not gonna, like, show it. Alright. So, here's a little last spinning cat on the road. He spins, but not fully spins, but it'll get there eventually. Alright, well, I think that should be it. Man, that was something. So, yeah, that's the end. So, thank you guys for roundly watching. Many more may be coming soon. May never know, may never know. And before I leave, I do want to say this, that I am going to be gone again around April, which is going to be for a few days, which that's a good thing. But I will actually let people know that the Posterverse 1.5 will be in the making after when I'm done with the spinning cat animation. So I know many people want me to get to it. So that's why it's like, okay. And yes, I will actually keep things in track, like monthly updates on the animation too. So, and also for some references as well. Because I know many people will be interested in some references that I will do. And it will be under the animation program, because can't... paint programs will be a little much for this one, so... And if anybody is actually still interested in some gameplays, because I know I didn't mention this either, but I still have leftover gameplay footages of like me playing some demos and some things, other games. So that's why I want to know if people are even still interested of me posting some of my gameplays or not. And if not, then I'll still keep them on hold until then. And I'll still like probably still do the live stream of me doing some animations, depending on certain scenes though, because I don't want to do it each day or so, because it still takes like a long while. And I also forgot to mention that I actually have my shop. I have a shop for my merch stuff, but let you know that's a work in progress. I was gonna tell a story about it, but I think that'll be for another stream or so. Once because this one was supposed to be for just the Postaverse comments while I'm animating Spinning Cat. So I'll tell random stories here and there for the next stream. So yes. So thank you guys for randomly watching, and I'm sorry for being unprofessional, especially the be right back thing for 30 minutes, which I did not know, so I'm sorry. I was reading the chat and everything, but I was probably basically alone there, so that's why. So many more may be coming soon. May never know. May never know. So thank you for visiting and watching the stream, and for those who actually did just started watching the stream and then be able to watch it till the end. I know there's more news for me to tell, but I think for now, I think that's all I could be able to say. So yeah, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the Spinning Cat, because it was something. So thank you for visiting and for watching. ZappyQ56 is out. Click. Also, hopefully you guys enjoy the new stream setup stuff that I had. I worked so hard to make these things, even though they may not be much, but they're still in work in progress as well. So, yes.